Hallelujah! How's it going, guys? My name is Blessious, and today is probably the first time that we actually got a direct line of communication from Bungie about what is going on with an update for D2. Now, I'm not talking about DLC, like Curse of Osiris, which I'm excited to see where that goes story, but I want to know what's going on with quality of life changes, and me and my sweet, ugly Yoda Christmas shirt finally got something. Straight from Luke Smith's Twitter. Next week, the Day 2 team will detail the system side of the December update. What? We're getting a December update, just not DLC? It includes economy updates, vendors and acquiring their gear, tokens, legendary shards, investment updates, new reward system for weapons and armor, gameplay updates, and more. Additionally, Mark Noseworthy and I, Luke Smith, will be answering some of the questions and addressing community feedback we've been reading since launch. See you soon. Now, a few weeks ago, Chris Barrett from Bungie, one of the game directors, most notably behind the Rise of Iron and also House of Wolves DLCs, said that he was working on a few things himself with a live team. But this is the first thing that we've seen from Luke Smith since the game's been out. Now, I do feel like there is a way that there is to go about addressing the community, and by all means, with a game like Destiny, I'm not trying to be toxic or anything, it's just like there needs to be open communication between developer and community. That way, if there's an issue, if there's something that we feel is broken, they can say, okay, we're looking into a way to fix that. I know that Destiny is a huge, huge thing that's pretty hard to probably balance everything. Plus, it's a big company, man, and it's not just Bungie anymore. There's a bunch of studios behind them, and they have to go through checks and balances, I am sure. But it is nice to have a little feedback from thy developer to thy community, because sometimes it does feel like you're not heard. Anyway, what I figured was we would hop into good old D2 and do some things, because I gotta be honest with you. I haven't been playing Destiny as much as I'd like to. As you can see over here, I dabbled in some Iron Banner. I got 10% through Season 1 over here. Didn't do the raid this week. Haven't done the Flashpoint. I haven't even completed the Nightfall, because on this character, I haven't even got as far as doing 2 strikes. Now, on console-wise, all 3 characters are basically max-liked, or max power, I should say, as far as they can go. They get geared up with Trials and the Raid. I'm quite happy with them. I still have a long way to go with, the PC versions of things. Everything is beating the game, but I still needed, with this character, get ready for the Nightfalls. Actually, I don't even think I've done a Nightfall on PC, and I haven't even done Trials on PC. I know, I am a scrub. But I figured we would go through and do some things together, because if you're like me, you might feel like, well, this is how I felt Wednesday. I turned on the game. I was spending time with my now wife, which is real weird to say, wife instead of fiance, the wife it is. And I was in a loading screen, and I was observing one of my exotic ships just in orbit, and I said to her, this breaks my heart, because this game is beautiful. Especially, I'm not trying to be an ass, but if you can, see it on PC with the additional frames, it's a beautiful game, man. And when you shoot a gun, it feels great. But at the same time, once you complete the milestones, you're kind of done. So, for me, I would love to see there to be more communication from developer, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone wants this game to be amazing, to be the dream game that they always wanted. And to be honest, I'm quite shocked that Luke Smith tweeted out that he was actually going to do some updates about December with quality of life changes. I mean, that's a hallelujah in itself. Not being ironic, because I say hallelujah every video. It's just, that is something that I'm excited and hopeful about, that they can address everything that the community has been saying. And I mean, one of my good content creator friends, Hush, he recently said that, hey, the reason why he's not enjoying D2 is probably because it's a little too casual. And to that, I like the way that it did make the game so that anyone can do something, but at the same time, there needs to be a point where, like, if you put a lot of time into a game, you have rewards to share? I don't know. One thing that I really thought about was the clan reward system. I really think having
a few moments later.
My wife was screaming for me because we're babysitting a dog for one of her coworkers, and apparently she was sitting on the couch, and it took a pee sitting down right in front of her, and she found out because, well, the stuff, you know, kind of, you know, that happens when a dog pees. And I see that we completed the thing, and the loot's gone. Oh, all right, hey, we waited all this time, and now we have another public event. Nice! So what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a dog peeing on my wife was I think clan engrams are an amazing idea. But at the same time, I think they should be their own reward. Like, Hawthorne has her own set of inventory. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a piece from the Crucible, it's not a piece from, you know, Strikes, it's not a piece from Raid or Trials. She has her own inventory, and maybe, you know, to have people want to do it, she has some insanely good stuff, you know? Just like maybe one of the best guns in the game make you want to do it, you know? That way, it makes it feel special when you get a raid weapon that you always wanted, because imagine in D1 if there was a clan system and all you wanted was Fatebringer from the Vaulted Glass, but, oh, Hawthorne gave it to you because, well, you were in a clan. It brings that level of excitement away because, like, the raid has my favorite rocket launcher in the game, not to mention a pretty badass sword, and you have to admit, it does kind of bring down the, I don't know, the magic when, well, you get it for just opening a engram because people played and you didn't. Or maybe you did. I don't know. I think it'd make everything a lot more rewarding, I feel like, if it just was, she had her own loot. That's what I would think. And man, we just two-manning this thing, we actually did pretty well. All right, tether this amigo up, throw a smoke just to say, haha, you smoked. And you know what? I'm a quick man. I'm a sneaky boy. There we go. Just skip to my loo. You might want to calm down, Mr. Amigo. Okay, well, hey, I was doing some good damage. Oh, this guy is going for the revive. Oh, nope. We did the thing pretty well. Is that it? Heroic? Completed? Nice. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. Most rewarding public event ever.
Go on.
2 tokens and 2 blues.
I will spare
Is
you
what I'm
more
talking about.
vague and repetitive praise. It does terrible things to the mind. But
Anyway, I just feel like Destiny is a game that everyone loves. Everyone wants it to be the best game ever. I do think that, you know, Destiny 2, the framework is amazing. The framework is there. If they listen to some of the things from the community or say, hey, you know, maybe our systems can't handle this kind of tuning, it's going to take a while for us to switch to a different thing, we hear you loud and clear, that would be awesome. It's just, it feels like a lot of the things that people say fall on deaf ears. I know sometimes things can get a wee little bit toxic in some areas. No, I am not saying don't share how you feel. Definitely share how you feel, but just don't get into the toxic realm. Share how you feel, but just don't get toxic. Anyway, guys, that is what I have for you. I definitely have some grinding to do before Curse of Osiris, but I'm going to take this time to enjoy some other games that came out and that are out. Whether it's Mario Odyssey, whether it's Cuphead, Battlefront 2. Hey, they took out the loot boxes. Give it some slack. It actually is a fun game. Hopefully they don't put pay to win back into that. Let's see, there's a ton of other games that I really want to play. And, you know, take this time to just take a little bit of a break from Destiny. And then, once that update goes live, if there is one, then come back, see how it is, and then maybe it's that magic moment that we all just wanted, where it's just the most magical thing we could ever imagine, you know? I have dreams. I have big dreams, you know? And hopefully my dreams will come true just like yours. We can be hopeful. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me killing this Minotaur, because I'm pretty sure we all know what we're going to get. 2 blues and a token. Oh, 2 tokens and a blue. I'm pretty sure that meme will never die. Just like that missed smoke grenade that I just tossed. And good night, sweet prince. And let's see what's in this nice little thingamabob. Wait, where is it? Wait, he doesn't have a loot? What the frick? He was airborne? Where's the chest? Now that was rewarding. Until next time, guys, cowabunga!